I'm ready. Let's start in Supta Baddha Konasana today, which is I like to do very often. And the reason I like it is because as we lay down on our backs, can you see me? Is there enough light?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. As you lay down and put the soles of your feet together and your knees out to the side, then you let gravity kind of take over for the stretch. Just a little passive stretching for you. And then I would like you to just leave everything outside of your space that doesn't belong there, okay? Only you, mind, body, and spirit belong in this class. Close your eyes if you can and take your attention to your breathing. Take your time with it. Lengthen out through the back of your neck. Make sure your chin is dropped and not higher than your forehead. And breathe. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Zip it up a little bit more. Hold it. Exhale out the mouth. Do that again. Nice deep inhale through the nose. Zip it up. Hold it. Exhale out the mouth. One more time. Deep inhale through the nose. Hold it at the top. Now very, very slowly exhale out the nose. Come into your heart and in your soul and breathe. Let your hips relax. Let the glutes relax. The calves. The inner thighs. Just give it a go and let everything relax. Breathe in your heart center. We'll be here for about 20 more seconds, okay? So slow it down and stay with you. Patience is the key here. Slow it down and breathe. Take your time. We don't have anything else that we have to do right now. So just breathe. Your next inhale, start to bring the knees up. Very gently bring them up. And just settle the feet down, knees up, and let's cross the right one over the left. Or thread the needle. So whatever you have to do in order to accommodate a hip stretch for yourself, give it a go. Pull that left knee in towards your left shoulder. Breathe. Flex both feet purposefully. Look at your left foot. Make sure it's in line right on top of your left knee. And the knee is right over the top of your shoulder, at least in line with your shoulder. Okay? Everything is in line here. So breathe into this. Maybe even rock a little bit over to the left more. And see how it stretches into that right hip a little more. Just breathe it. Feel it. Stay with it. Good. And then as you bring it back to center, if you moved it over, like just change sides. Foot down, a foot crosses over and pick your right knee up. Flex both feet purposely, please. Come into your left hip now by pulling that right knee closer to your right hip. And make sure that the foot and the knee are in line with your shoulder. Breathe. Close your eyes, it's kind of nice, but you don't have to, okay? Keep your eyes just kind of soft. Maybe rock over to the right just a little bit. Notice how it goes into that left hip a little more. Breathe into that. And as you're ready, come back to neutral. And then we're just going to bring both knees together, hug them into your belly, and rock and roll side to side. From here, we're going to let the feet come down, knees up, and then we're going to heel and toe the feet to the outside edges of the mat and have the knees come together. So, with your knees together, I want you to just kind of settle down. Notice what's touching the floor. Probably your sacrum is on the arches. Nicely. Okay. Hang on just a sec. If I can. Here we go. Okay, so while you're here, I want you to just pick up your left knee and drop it over to your left.
Where?
So that now both knees are going to the left, right? Take your right arm up and catty corner away from your right shoulder. Feel the stretch down the right side body and across the top of your right hip flexor into that right knee, pressing the right knee down towards the mat. And if you want to, if you have space for this, pick up your left foot and place it on top of that right knee. And pull it down. Just put weight on that knee and see if you can get a deeper stretch through that hip flexor and the right side body. And breathe into that. Can you hear me? Okay. Breathe. I gotta make sure I'm doing this right. Can you guys hear me okay?
Uh-huh.
You can?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, good. I need you to mute yourselves, okay?
Got it.
Thank you.
Got it.
All right. So with this stretch, you're focusing on that right hip flexor. Both feet are flexed. Your right arm is up and catty corner from your shoulder. Breathe 2 more times, deep into that right side body. And again, nice deep inhale. Exhale it out. But at the bottom of the exhale, you can release that right arm down, release the left foot, take it out to the edge of the mat. Both knees fall together again. Center your head and just let your body settle for just a moment. See how that feels. Breathe. Nice deep inhales and exhales. This time the right knee is going to come over. Both knees are headed towards the right. Left arm is going to go up and out, catty corner from your left shoulder. All right? And feel the stretch. If you put action into that left arm, feel the stretch all the way through the armpit and down the left side body, across that left hip flexor. And if you press your knees towards the mat, down more, you're going to get more stretch. So if you have the space for it, you pick your right foot up, put it on top of your left thigh, just above the knee, and put some weight into that. And now you have a lovely stretch all along the left side body. Breathe into that. Take your time with it, please. We're not going anywhere. One more deep inhale and exhale. And as you're exhaling down, you can bring this left hand down, pick up that right foot, step it out to the side, knees come together. Your whole body comes to neutral. Settle with your hands on your belly for just a moment. Just put your fingertips on the belly, and I want you to breathe. Do some belly breathing with me. So breathe into the belly. That means you activate your diaphragm, expand it, and then as you exhale, everything contracts. Let your belly, feel it with your fingertips, feel it pushing out as you inhale. Press it out as far as you can. And on the exhale, then you'll feel it contract. Focus only on this breathing right now. Breathe deeply, expand the diaphragm. As you exhale, let everything contract using your Ujjayi breathing. Okay? 2 more deep inhales and exhales. Slow it down, very patiently slow it down. Good job. And then you can start to heel and toe your feet closer together. Pull these knees in to your chest. Just rock and roll side to side. Pull the knees up, 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 up. Try to get a nice back stretch in your low back here. And then we're going to take a twist. So take the knees up to 90. Arms out to the side like angel wings. Below your shoulders. Drop your knees over to the right side to begin with. Bring the knees up as close to your right arm as you can. Once they come down all the way to the mat, I want you to relax the feet, relax the knees. Maybe put your right hand on top of that thigh. Take a deep inhale, exhale, reach through the left arm and take your gaze to the left. Bring your left shoulder blade down to the mat. And just be in twist and breathe. Just allow the lovely twist in your spine to happen. As you turn your head to the left, that completes the entire spinal twist for you. One more deep inhale. Start to bring the head to neutral. And then as you inhale, up comes the knees. We're going to take them over to the left. Drop them down slowly, mindfully, as close to the left arm as possible. Just give it a go and take your time. Once they're down, be comfortable. Maybe the left hand comes up. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, reach through that right arm. Take your gaze to the right. And be heavy in your twist. And breathe in your twist. Watch the breath as it goes up and down your spine. One more deep inhale. Exhale it out as your head comes back to neutral. Bring these knees up. Pull them in. Rock and roll if you can. Side to side, over the sacrum, over the spine, over those kidneys. Yeah. And then let's cross one ankle over the other, hands behind your knees, throw the legs forward. Pick your head up and just roll the legs to come up to seated. Nice. And once you're up, the arms come high. Exhale, forward fold. With a nice long spine. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, walk the hands away from you. Reach out through the armpits. Stretch your spine. Let your neck fall. Breathe deeply into your belly twice. And again. And at the bottom of the exhale, pull the belly in first. And then walk the hands towards your torso. Let your head hang. Stack one vertebra on top of the other until the top of the head reaches for the sky. Oh. And then change the cross of your legs. Inhale and lift. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Reach it out. Take a nice deep inhale. Pick your head up and lengthen through the spine. Push your sit bones down to the mat. Just give it a go. See how that feels, okay? If you can follow what I say. And then allow your head to drop and relax your neck completely. And breathe into your belly twice. Good. And when you're ready, you're going to pull the belly in first. Walk the hands back towards your torso. Stack one vertebra on top of the other till the top of the head reaches for the sky. Oh, nice. And then we're going to bring the hands together at Namaste. Anjali Mudra. Take a nice deep inhale. Put your thumbs right at the sternum. On your exhale, bow your head for just a moment. Breathe into your body. Scan your body and see how you're feeling right now. Just check in with yourself, see how you're doing. And we'll check in later when we're done with class. See how we feel then. Breathe deeply. Set an intention for your practice today. As you're ready, the hands come back to your knees, you raise your face, open your eyes just a little bit, nice and soft. And then we're going to come over the tops of the knees and into tabletop. And we're going to take a cat-cow stretch. So come into your cow. Look up, stretch your neck. Exhale, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. Pull the back body up high. And again, inhale, looking up. Exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. Lift the back body up. One more time. Inhale, look up. Exhale, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. And as we come forward, we're going to step into the left hand. Take the right arm up by your ear, and the left leg goes straight back. Now just check in with your balance today. See how that goes. Engage your left leg. Make it very strong, as though you're standing on it on the wall behind you, maybe. Breathe into this. Let's see if we can bend that back knee, maybe. Take the right arm around. We're going to see if we can grab hold of the foot. Just give it a go. And then press the foot or the ankle into the palm of your hand. Pull your right shoulder back and lift the knee up. High. And breathe. Give it one more breath. And then as you're ready, you'll release the leg and the arm to come back around to the front and the back. And then inhale, lift high. Woo. Exhale, bring that right hand down, knee comes down. Inhale, look up, arch your back as in cow stretch. Exhale, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. Give it a nice deep stretch. Inhale, looking up in cow. Exhale, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. Woo. As you come forward this time, step into your right hand. Take your left arm up by your ear. Top of the head reaches to the front as your right leg goes back and the foot stands on the wall behind you. Make it very strong. Breathe here for a couple of breaths. Just check in with the balance. And if it's doable for you, go ahead and bend that back knee. Take the left arm around. See if you can catch the foot or the ankle. And then as you press the ankle into your palm of your hand, pull that left shoulder back and lift the knee high. And see how that feels. And breathe. Woo. And as you're ready, you're going to release the foot and the arm, come around. Send them out, send the arm out to the front. Deep inhale, lift. Exhale the hand and the knee down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. Give your back body a nice stretch right here. Oh, push it hard. One more time. Inhale, look up. There's no doubt, if you were able to pick your knee up, you got into your low back a bit. And so now we want to work that out. As you come to neutral, curl the toes under. Pick your hips all the way up. And we'll push it back to downward facing dog. So just push it back. Keep pushing into those arms. Fly your tailbone high. Breathe. Drop your head so that your neck is not, you're not holding your neck in any particular way. Just let it relax. Bend your left knee and push through the right heel. Press into those hands a little bit harder. Inhale and switch. Press through the left heel. Stretch your right toes when you do it too. And again, mindful walking of the dog. Pushing the right heel. Stretch your left toes. Ooh. And then press through the left heel and stretch those right toes. Yeah. And then press both heels back as best you can. Find your best dog right here. Hands, roll the shoulders down your back, lengthen through the spine, pull the belly in, and then step or walk or jump your feet up between the hands. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Woo! Heel and toe the feet, hips width. And let's come into Uttanasana. Forward fold. Maybe grab opposite elbows. And then hang. Let the top of your head hang as though you're going to put it down on the mat in front of you. Breathe into those hamstrings. Now you should feel this all the way through the calves, behind the knees, up through the hams, around the hips, down your back, of course. Breathe into it, all right? If the hams are too tight right here behind your knees, soften your knees a little bit. Okay, you'll still get a stretch, but just be a little bit different. If you can press through the knees and straighten them out, that's what your goal might be. And then wag your tail side to side a little bit. Yeah. Woo, good. And then inhale. Exhale, your hands come down to the mat. Let's bend into the knees. And then let everything roll up. Okay, so let your arms dangle, let your head dangle, and roll all the way up till we're standing. Then bring your feet together as in Tadasana, mountain pose. Hands come together at your heart center. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale it down. As you exhale, push the hands down. Inhale, the arms come up. Look up your thumbs. Exhale, big swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Arch your back, as in cow stretch. Push your chin out even. Stretch through the neck. Exhale, forward fold. Top of the head reaches for the ground. Woo. And then press the feet. Arms come out and up. Look up to your thumbs. Exhale, hands come to your hearts. Happy Thursday. Here we go. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, big swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Again, just fold it back in. Let your neck relax as you fold, and then press your feet. Arms come out and up. Now, step your feet apart a little bit so you have a really nice base to stand on. Engage those legs, curl the pelvis under, hold belly. And then when your arms are high, I want you to just kind of take a nice back bend. Maybe you can see the wall behind you, maybe not. Just give it a go and then come straight. And then the hands are gonna come down through the center and we're gonna fold down. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, plant your hands. Step your feet back to a push-up position. Nice plank. Hold your hips up. Exhale, come all the way down to the mat. Okay, notice my knees are still up. And then you can relax the knees and point the toes. Bring your hands back by the chest a little bit further so the hands are right under your elbows. And then inhale, head, neck, and shoulders come up. Engage your legs. Curl the pelvis under and pull your belly in. Exhale, bring the forehead down to the mat. Very gently. Small cobra. Again, engage the legs, pull the belly, curl the pelvis under, squeeze the shoulders away from your ears and the elbows close to the body. Inhale, scoop the top of your head forward and up. Lengthen through your spine. Breathe. Small cobra. Exhale, as you come down, relax the knees, curl the toes under, and then press yourself through plank or table and push it back to your downward facing dog. Push it all the way back. Woo, get a nice stretch. Step or walk or jump your feet up between the hands. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, standing all the way up. Arms come out and up. Exhale, hands come to your heart center. Let's do that one more time. Do that just for you, okay? In honor of your practice today. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, big swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, arch the back, exhale, plant your hands and step all the way back to your push-up position. And then work your way all the way to the mat. Point the toes, curl the pelvis under, pull the belly, inhale, small cobra. Exhale, bring that down, curl the toes under, and let's press it back to downward facing dog. Push it all the way back. Nice. Step or walk or jump. Your feet up between the hands. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. And then stand all the way up. Arms come high. Look up to the thumbs. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Nicely done. Step wide to the side. Yep. Let's turn the heels in, toes out. Just because. Just for a little bit different, something a little different. Take the arms out to the side. Keep the shoulders down your back. And as you bring the arms up, we're going to bring the hands, the palms together overhead, and we are going to bend into these knees. Just bend into a little goddess pose here. Okay? Breathe. Again, breathe. Use your hamstrings are completely turned on, your thighs are completely, everything is very activated here. Arms are up, ready, set. On an inhale, stand it up. Just straighten through the knees. Nice, take a deep inhale. On the exhale, we're gonna bend into the knees again. Once again, your goal might be to get your thighs completely parallel to the floor. Maybe. Maybe you're not there yet, don't worry about it. Breathe. See if you can hold this. Squeeze the hips. One more inhale. Now bring the hands down, put your weight into the hands, and settle. Let your shoulders shrug. So you put all of your weight into your hands here, and then rock side to side. Nice deep hip stretch. Just rock and roll. Good, and as you come to neutral, take the right shoulder over towards the left knee. Push it and get a nice stretch through that right side body. Pick that right shoulder up. Take your left one down. Inhale that up. And again, take the right one down. Inhale that up. Take the left one down. Woo. And inhale that up. Good. And then as you stand this time, just come all the way up to standing. Now push the heels out so that you're wide-legged and your feet are parallel. And this time the arms come out to the side and we take them behind our back and we interlace them. And then we pull the shoulders, get a nice deep shoulder stretch. Exhale, forward fold. Bring the arms up over the top. Just hanging. Make sure your legs are solid. Wherever you get to, be with it for 3 or 4 breaths. Maybe rock your shoulders side to side a little bit. And as you're ready, take a deep inhale. Exhale, release the hands out to the side and let them come down underneath your shoulders. I'm on my fingertips. Inhale, come up halfway. Hi. Exhale, forward fold. Like the top of the head is going right to the mat. So you continue to pull it down. Woo. One more time. Inhale, come up halfway. Look up and arch the back. Legs are super solid here. Exhale, forward fold once again. Good. Now walk the hands out in front. And then as you come forward, you're going to press into these hands and pick up the heels of the feet as though you're going to stand on the hands. And then you rock back on your heels, pull the balls of the feet up and push your hips back. And again, come forward, rock up to the balls of the feet, pull the belly in and press into those hands like you're gonna come up off the mat. And then exhale into the heels and rock back on the heels. Right there. Nice. And as you come to neutral, walk your hands towards your right leg. Turn the entire right leg around to the side. Come up on the ball of that left foot and find your lunge on the right. Okay, nice. Wherever your lunge happens to be is perfectly perfect. Step into your left hand, take your right arm up for twist. Open the heart. Keep opening. Keep that left knee up and solid, nice and long. One more deep inhale. Exhale, bringing that hand down. This time, I just want you to step back to dog. You can take a vinyasa if you want to. Otherwise, just step back to dog. Walk it out. Push it out and breathe. Take a little break right here. A little bit of a break. Good. This time, we're going to step the right foot forward, same foot. And we're going to walk the hands around towards center. So the legs are wide apart once again. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. See if you can grab the outsides of your ankles and maybe the top of the head comes to the mat. Maybe. Maybe not yet. And that's okay. Don't worry. Have your legs be super solid. Press to the outside of your feet. Pick the kneecaps up. Engage all of these muscles. And breathe. One more time. Inhale. Hands come forward and your torso comes up. Look up halfway. Exhale. As you start to forward fold, walk your hands to the left this time. Turn your left leg completely out. Come up on the ball of the right foot and find your lunge. Breathe. Reach out through the top of the head. Your right knee is as high up as it will go. Nice, strong right leg. Step into your right hand. Take your left arm up for twist. Just lift it up. And breathe. Whew. Good. One more deep inhale. Open. Exhale. Let's bring that hand down. And this time, you can just step back to dog or take a vinyasa if that's what you would prefer. It's up to you. Whatever your practice happens to be, it's perfectly okay. Take your time. Work it through. Make sure your body's happy with it. And then on your next inhale, come up high on the balls of the feet. Shift your weight forward till your shoulders are right over the tops of your hands. Pull the belly in. Now to an 8 count, we're going to bend the knees to the mat. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hover your knees right here. Hover. And then release them down gently. Big toes together. Point the toes. Separate the knees as wide as your mat if that's doable for you. Sit back on your heels and work your way down to child's pose. Just come on down. And breathe. Melt your heart. And we got some nice deep hip stretches going on. When we did our goddess pose, and we did a nice deep lunge. So we went through the hips, the low back. Make sure right here, right now, in your child's pose, if you need more low back stretch, be active in your child's pose and push into the hands to push your hips down into your feet more. You'll get a nice That's stretch. Breathe into that. Good, and then start to walk the hands towards you as you sit up onto your feet. Stretch the ankles here. Stretch the tops of the feet. Elbows come back. And then as you come forward, bring the knees together. Shake out those feet. Curl those toes under. We're going to sit back on the heels. Stretch the toes and the soles of the feet. Push it all the way. Take your elbows and your shoulders back. Top of the head lifts to the sky. Breathe. Yeah. Be heavy on those toes. Get a really nice stretch right there. And then as you come forward, your toes are already turned under, so let's just pick these hips up again. Woo! And push back to downward dog. Push it all the way back. And then pick your right leg up. And let's pick the whole leg up and open the hip. And take the leg up as high as you want to take it. Bend the knee. And let that leg fall over to your left. Maybe circle your ankle around. See if you can see that foot hanging underneath your left arm there. And then as you straighten through that leg, bring it up. And as you bring it through, bend the knee. And we're going to come into pigeon pose. So the knee comes forward. As you find your best pigeon, maybe you'll bring the foot up. Maybe your shin will be parallel to the front of the mat. Maybe not. Depends on how flexible. What I want you to do, however, is kind of inchworm your back toes back until your right hip anchors on the mat. Pull the belly in. Protect your low back. Keep the pelvis curled under. Open up your heart for a nice puffy pigeon. Breathe into that. And then as you're ready, maybe you'll come down onto the elbows maybe. Maybe if you have blocks, you're on the blocks. If this is not doable, it gets too crunchy through your hip or your knee, back off, okay? Come back to the hands maybe and hold your pose right here. Otherwise, you take it down to wherever, it feels okay to you. You take it to that edge of stretchy, very technical. And then maybe you can melt into this lazy pigeon. Arms will come out in front, forehead comes down. If that's doable for you, then you're here for about 30 seconds. Breathe deeply into that right hip. Slow it down. And as you're ready, engage your abs. Walk the hands back towards you. Pick the spine up. The torso comes up, and the hands come as close to underneath the shoulders as you can get them. And then see if you can bend the back knee. And then reach back and see if you can bring the foot, the heel, down to your hip. Stretch that glute, that quad. Just pull it down. Give it a nice deep stretch. And you'll get into the shoulder a little bit. And then when you're ready, you'll let that leg come down, curl the toe under. And then step back to your dog. Pick your hips up. Take this right foot, bend the knee into your chest. Take the knee out to the side, circle it up and back. and bring it into your chest. And then take it up to the side and around. Bring it into the chest, pull it in tight, and then take the knee back and reverse that circle. Take it around and in the front. And again, take it back and around and in and step it out. Ooh, nice. Walk your dog just a little bit. Let you breathe here. Then we're gonna step into the right foot, take that left leg up, open the hip, allow the knee to bend, let the left foot fall to the right. You're gonna circle that ankle around maybe. See if you can see it underneath that right arm. And as you straighten through the leg and you square the hips, you're gonna bend the knee as you're coming forward into plank and drop the knee as close to your left hand and as very gently and mindfully as possible. Point that back toe and start to inchworm that back leg back until you can anchor your left hip. Make sure this foot is right where you need it to be. If you want less stretch, the foot comes down. If you want more stretch, the foot goes up, more like it's parallel to the front of the mat. And then you square the hips over the top of that. Make sure that your right leg goes straight back. You're on top of the foot there. Inhale, open up the heart. Pull your belly in, curl the pelvis under as you make your way into lazy pigeon. From puffy pigeon to lazy pigeon. And work your way down to wherever it's most comfortable for you. Find the edge and breathe into that stretch. Take your time with it. This is something that you want to do very, very carefully, very mindfully. Pigeon pose. I remember the first time I ever did it, I didn't understand what they were trying to do or what I was trying to do. It took a long time to get the hang of pigeon. You just understand that once you're in pigeon, as long as your body is in alignment for pigeon, you're stretching through that. Right now it's the left hip. And the deeper you go down, the more stretch you get. So you're going to be at various degrees of up or down. If this is better for you, then you're up here. And you're still breathing into that left hip. You're getting a nice stretch right there. So breathe wherever you are. A few more moments with this. And as you're ready, you're going to start to walk the hands back towards you if you haven't done that already, and that's fine wherever you are. Find your puffy pigeon, lift, and bend the back knee. Before we come up, let's bend this knee and stretch the quad. Just pull that heel down towards your hip. And find that stretch. And breathe. I have all my weight into the left hand, and I'm going to press into my left shin as well. Okay, that's a whole different thing. Let's push into that. Yeah. And then as you release that foot down, you curl the toes under, and you pick this left foot up, and you step it back into downward facing dog. And then you're going to pull this left knee in to your chest, take it out, circle the knee around, up, and in, and again out, up, and in. And then we're going to reverse that by taking the knee back and circling it around the other direction. Bring it in. One more time, it goes back and around, and bring it in. Good. And then allow that left foot to come down. Step both feet to the outside edges of the mat. Let's come up high on the balls of the feet and shift your weight forward so the shoulders come over the hands. And then we're going to walk on our tippy toes to the middle of the mat with our feet. And then we're going to bend these knees to an 8 count. 7, 6. Keep the spine straight. 5. Pull the belly in. 4, 3, 2. Hover your knees now. Hover. And then allow them to come down to the mat. Then you can get the feet out of the way. Sit back. Take the legs out in front of you. Arms come high. Sit up nice and straight and tall. Flex those feet and come forward in a forward fold. Just take it all the way forward. If you can get to your feet, great. If you get just to your shins or your ankles, that's fine. Wherever you get to, relax your head. See if you can relax through the spine, the shoulders, but get a really nice stretch. Nice rounded stretch. And breathe into that. Maybe on each exhale, your head, your face will go closer towards your legs. Your head might go closer towards your feet. You keep reaching out and lengthening the spine. Very nice. And then you'll pull the belly in. As you pick your head up, walk the hands back towards your torso to sit up in a straight line. And then let's just continue that walking down business. So the hands come forward and you'll come down one vertebra at a time. Maybe, maybe not. Take your time with it, whatever it is. Once you're all the way down, you can bring the knees in and rock and roll side to side. Good. Let your left leg go straight to the mat. Right arm out to the side. Cross that right leg over the top. Take a twist. Yeah. And breathe. Good. And then as you release that leg, just let the right one go long. Pick up your left knee. Right hand to the outside of that left knee. Cross the knee over to the right. Twist. If there is anything else that you would like to do in this class that we didn't do, feel free to do it now. If you need to do a headstand or a shoulder stand or something, handstand. Otherwise, we go right to Shavasana. When you're done doing whatever it is you want to do, then bring it to Shavasana. Now your traditional Shavasana, the legs go straight on the mat, separate the feet, separate them. Let the feet splay to the side naturally. Make sure the back of your neck is long, your chin is tucked enough that it's parallel to your pelvis. Slow down your breath. Come into your body. Notice how it feels. Your final resting pose, Shavasana. Very important pose. Please try not to skip this. It's important that you get into the state of relaxation where all the muscles in your body relax. If you notice anything holding or gripping, relax. Relax your face, your shoulders, your neck. See if you can actually feel your body coming back to its normal rhythm. Stay with you. Begin to bring your attention back to your breathing. Deeper inhales and exhales. Very gently rock your head side to side as you wake up the fingers and toes. Whew. Maybe take a deep stretch, arms overhead. Stretch your body out long. Woo. Just like you're waking up in the morning. And then as you bend the knees, you can drop them over to the right side and roll to the right or the left, whichever makes you happy. Be here for just a few moments. Relax. When you're ready, you continue rolling until both hands can help you up to an easy seated position. Let your head be the last thing to come up. And once you get yourself comfortable, bring your hands together at your heart center. Touch the thumbs right into the sternum. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, bow your head. Now scan your body and see how you feel. And thank yourself for being here today. I thank you for being here today. Nothing like a good yoga practice. Stretching and breathing and twisting and turning and standing and sitting. It's all good. The body loves this stuff. Be very patient with your own body. Whatever your body is capable of, that's what you do. It doesn't matter what anybody else looks like. Not important. What's important is how you feel. Take a moment with me, please. Send out your love and your thoughts and prayers to the people on this planet that are suffering. Send them your highest vibration for peace and love and compassion. Thank you. The divine light within me honors the divine light within you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you, divine light.
Thank you.
I'm glad you're welcome. Glad to have you. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time.
Thank you, thank you, Barbara.
And you keep coming, all right?
I shall. I will.
Okay, good. See ya.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
I'll see you next week. Okay.
Yes, you bet. I'll look
Yes.
for you.
Yes. Bye, y'all. Bye, Connie.
Bye-bye. Bye, Don.
Bye. What does that say?
No.